So it's Maria's birthday. Everybody say hey to my vlog. Hey. Hey. Say everybody say hey.
These niggas ain't no kin to me, no friend to me.
Oh my God.
Enemies.
This is for her birthday. So Mary,
The beat go off? Yeah!
I up and then my he go off? Yeah.
I didn't do that sneaky talk.
Aaliyah. Yeah, so as you can see, we're really turned tonight.
Me and Taylor.
Really excited to go out.
When you try to take a picture in front of your own window, but...
It's a video. It's a video, and you over here posing.
Oh, that light was good. My pipe. Starting to get a little moist. I ain't got the fan up. Now we went back to this thing fast.
This ain't worth 30.
Look at the horse. You want me to go over 3 more times.
Hey y'all, I haven't talked to you in forever. Like, oh my gosh, why has it been so long? So like, I haven't talked to you guys. How are y'all? But anyways, yeah. So this video topic is gonna be about friendships and how to maintain friendships through high school, and what is the best way to do that, and how do you pick the right friends for yourself, and like what can you do to ensure that you will have good friendships at the end of the day. So going into high school, I was originally from New Orleans, as all of you know. I moved in 2nd grade to, I don't know when I moved, y'all. It was after Katrina. How about that? But I moved to Georgia, started my new life, and I loved the elementary school people that I started out with. And I had to go to a middle school where I did not know anybody because my mom was a teacher and she was just starting her teaching career somewhere else in another part of the district that I was in. So I had to move to make things easier. So I started out with these group of people, and they were great people. Of course, we had our fallouts because that's what middle school was about. But once we got to high school, things really started to change. I went to 2 high schools, as you guys know. Yeah, my high school that I go to now wasn't currently built. They built this school because this high school that we first started out was overflowing. It had like 6,000 kids in it. Way too many. So they had to start it all over. And we were all kind of separated at first. In 9th grade, you could tell who went to the first school and who went to the school that we were at. And it was like 2 different groups. And you can tell that we weren't together. We weren't at all. And so I had my set group of friends. And I had my set group of issues, I guess. But they always seem to prevail, and 9th grade was a really good year for me, besides like some struggles and tribulations that I went through. But like overall, I think that was literally like my best year in high school so far. I mean, senior year is okay, but freshman year was probably the best year, and they're not lying when they say freshman year goes by like that. But yeah, so 9th grade was good. 10th grade, my friend group, it started to change only because we lost contact with each other. My school was very packed. We had trailer classes. People had to go everywhere, anywhere. It was a very packed and overcrowded school, so we did not get to stay together. But we kept our friendship alive by keeping in contact with each other. You know, meeting up at lunch, talking whenever we got a chance. After 10th grade, we had to start back over, in a sense, at our new school. And by that time, we were going back to the group of middle school friends that I had, and that was a really hard but easy adjustment for me because it was going back to the people that I originally started out when I moved with, and it was getting back to that friendship and family that I knew, because that's one thing that I really loved about middle school, is because even though we were small, we were a family. And it gives me that family feel. Like my whole class of 2016, we have our issues. Not all of us like each other. Not all of us associate with each other. But at the end of the day, when it comes to one of us coming down to each other, like when times come to push comes to shove, when push comes to shove, we all like ride for each other. And if totally necessary, we are willing to put our feelings aside. And if we need each other and really, really like need each other, we are there for each other. So, I mean, it was good to go back to that family feel that I had in middle school, but at the same time, by 10th grade, we were all meshed up with the new people that we had now met, and we all changed because these new personalities, and while you're in high school, you're so moldable and you're so easy to morph into something that you're not. And going back, it was an adjustment for me, and I guess to say the least, like, 11th grade year wasn't really the best for me because I didn't keep myself. So when you don't keep yourself, you can't keep the friends that you had before. One thing about keeping the friends that you have to know how to keep yourself first before you keep anybody else. You have to know how to love yourself first before you love anyone else. And 11th grade year would be like, when you become an upperclassman, it's like a whole new world. It's like your life is really about to start in less than 2 years. You're about to be on your own, and you're about to do you. So you really start figuring out what you want to do, who you want to be. And at that point, I've gone through so much, and I didn't know what I was about. I didn't know who I wanted Taylor to be. And that was such a hard adjustment to make. And on the way, I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of things that I said I would never do. I became a person that now, when I look over how I was my 11th grade year, I'm not exactly the proudest of, because it was just like I totally went out of character and I wasn't who I am known to be. And that person that I was in 11th grade has not been a reflection of who I was the years before and how I am now. The person I was in 11th grade was not Taylor, and I really let the whole high school and fitting in and wanting to be everyone's friend and wanting to do everything for everybody really get to me and shape me into someone that got into drama all the time, that was always doing something she had no business doing, and that just wasn't me. And it's really sad, but it was a growing experience. It made the person who I was before grow into something better and give me what I need now to like succeed. And even though I lost a lot of friendships, I gained a lot of friendships, and even though things were hard at that time, they're really good now, and I can't be any more thankful for that learning experience in 11th grade, because sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself, and that's exactly what I did. Even though I was great before 11th grade year, I really didn't know who I was, and going through that process during 11th grade year, trial and error, it really gave me a head on who I wanted to be, what I wanted to be about, and reestablish those morals and content that I needed to keep my friendship steady, to keep myself steady, and to keep everything steady that I had going on in my life and the goals that I want for myself. High school is one of the amazing, confusing, rough times that you'll ever have in life, I think. Maybe because I'm in high school now, but it is, because you're really finding out who you are. And I mean, when you have friends, they shape you. You have to know who you associate yourself with, because when literally, if you hang out with a loud, ratchet group of people from the outside are going to associate you with a loud, ratchet person. And if you could not be that person at all, you could be completely quiet, but it's just associate yourself with the right people. You have to carry yourself right. You have to know what's best for you. You have to keep school first, because realize that you're not going to school to make friends. Yes, it's nice, but after those 4 years, who's going to be in your life? Maybe 2, 3, 4. In all honesty, I don't think I'm keeping any of my high school friends after I graduate. I mean, yeah, I might see them on like social media and stuff. Hey, how you doing? Might meet up, whatever. But in all honesty, when you think about it and you think about the goals that each of you guys have, none of them are compatible at all. Like, none of them. All your different paths of lives are exactly that. They're all different paths of life, and you are all going down different paths. Yeah, you might keep some of your friendships. In all honesty, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna keep close relationships with everybody, but there's like 2 or 3 that I think I will talk to after high school, and that's like Samaria, Asia, and Alex. And like, I think I'll keep talking to them for like the rest of my life. We might not be like close, but I will always consider them one of my best friends. And it's just like, you still have to realize that everybody has different paths, everybody has different goals, and you have to respect that you're not going to be the same person that you are now in the future. And you have to respect that this isn't it. High school isn't it. Your life isn't over after high school. This is just the beginning, and you have to be ready for your friendships to form. You have to be ready for your friendships to cultivate. Some friendships have to dissolve on the way, and you just have to be ready for that. And for your self-preparation, you just have to face the facts of things. overall, friendships are really good to have, and I mean, some of them might not always turn out the best. Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, at some point in all of your friendships, you had really good times, no matter how any of them have ended, no matter if you hate the person now, or if you don't like them, or you just don't talk to them. Y'all all had good points, and they all had some type of positive quality that you really appreciated about their personality. And so that's why I think it's good not to burn bridges after friendships end, because you never know, you might need that positive quality that once attracted you to them. So I mean, friendships in high school, they're rough. Friendships in high school are crazy because you're trying to find yourself and they're trying to find themselves, and you got to compromise and you got to do all that great stuff, but it's well worth it. Public service announcement: Beyonce's birthday is September 4th. Ooh, turn up. And my birthday is on September 20th. Team Virgo. So, as you people can see, today a lot of us have on black and camo or whatever, and that is because we are having Pep Rally today. Oh my god, my pimple is so big. Miss Ava, do you know how to pop a pimple?
Do I know how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You squeeze it. No, like you have to put it between two nails.
And then, does it hurt?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I can't pop this, but anyways. So, today, no, I'm vlogging. Yeah. But, so, seniors wore black and camo bandanas. I changed my hair like 3 times today. And it's gonna be a long day, but it's okay. The freshmen are Felicity. What are freshmen supposed to wear today? Red. They're wearing red. Who? The juniors are supposed to wear white, I think. They're wearing blue today? Juniors are wearing blue?
Sophomores wear white.
I thought the juniors were wearing white.
Like in the order.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
whatever.
they were wearing blue.
Well, freshmen are wearing red.
I don't know. I know. Freshmen wear red.
Somebody wearing red, somebody wearing white, somebody wearing blue. But seniors, that's all that matters. We're wearing black. And, with, the lighting's better right here. But
Are you making a video?
I'm vlogging. You know I do this.
Okay, so I'm a freshman, and my perspective on Hampton High School so far is childish pettiness. But I'm doing good. Focus. Don't talk to the upperclassmen. You know, I don't talk to any upperclassmen. I don't.
You talk to me.
Talking to the boys. The boys. They only want the pussy.
Stop. You can't say that. Oh my. Anyways, but yeah. So it's Pep Rally, and I'm gonna get footage of that because I mean, we show out. You see some freshmen got on black because they're trying to rebel, but no, she has it on. Why you got that black on? I think she got it on because she majored it or something like that. But yeah. So yeah, really excited. We're all wearing our stuff today. It's been a good day, so pretty good. My birthday's coming up in like a week or two. 2 weeks. 2 Sundays. 2 more Sundays. I'm so very turned. So yeah. My melanin stays popping.
I would wear that.
Need to